Hey, it's Ginny up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and what I want to share with you today is our main topic: horrible marketing advice that's killing your sales. And I've been running around the home business industry for quite a few years, and actually several. And I think I've taken a lot of bad advice. So I think I kind of know what the bad advice is a little bit. And you know what? Don't beat yourself up if you do some of these things, because we're all learning and growing. And as a matter of fact, every single business, every single, big business, small business, and home business like ours goes through these growing stages where, well, we learn and we grow as marketers. And marketing is a lot of psychology, and it's a lot of learning about people and what makes them tick and what makes them buy and what helps them, what lights them up. At least it should be, because marketing, people can use these skills and these talents and these tricks and strategies for nefarious purposes. That's what all the spammers do. So you can learn from them too. And I talked about that on our last video. So let me dive into these things that are killing your sales. Okay, number one, I have some notes because I don't want to miss anything that I want to share with you today. Number one is sell to everyone. Back in the day, they called it the 3-foot rule. Like, anyone within 3 feet of you is a possible prospect and a possible sale. So reach out to them. And on social media, it's rampant. It's like everyone and anyone you run across to, you got to invite to your thing. You got to sell them your products, and you got to try to get them onto your lists, whatever it is. Everyone is not your prospect. So I realize that a lot of times when we fall in love with a product, we think everyone can use it. We think, yeah, I lost 26 pounds using this weight loss supplement, so everyone should use it. But you know what? Not every solution is for every person. And not everyone can take the same supplements as you, because their bodies are different. Their whole makeup is different. Their psychology is different. Everything plays into it. So not everybody, okay, so here I am in the home business industry teaching you what I learn about marketing and sales. Not everyone wants to learn marketing and sales, and not everyone wants a home business. So, there's that, right? I'll give you a little secret. Your niche is really who you are. It narrows it down a lot. I am in my 50s. I'm a empty nester almost. My kids still come home every once in a while, but for the most part, I'm an empty nester most of the year. So those are the types that I talk to, the people in their second half of their lives that want to do something with it. That niche is narrowed down, right? So selling to everyone is not good advice. Niche it down. I know, and I do follow a guru who teaches that you don't have to narrow down to a niche, so to speak, and make it so complicated. And I believe that who you are already narrows it down. And that's what she teaches. Okay, that would be Rachel Peterson, by the way. That's one of them. So, number 2 is using pushy sales tactics. There's a reason why used car salesmen got their reputation. And, well, they were taught some really pushy sales tactics. They used to work back in the day, but, people are more educated now, and they're a little bit more savvy about what's out there, and they're a little bit more on guard. So to get past their guard, you almost got to fly under the radar and be authentic, be real, be honest and true in your marketing. So aggressive selling and constant pitching are often recommended by these people. So instead, focus on building the relationships with your customers and clients and prospects and leads, and building the trust factor. I'll tell you, one of my favorite gurus who I follow, Diane Hockman, taught me about collecting those leads and making a list. Email marketing. And I love email marketing. Email is my favorite. So when I first ran across one of her videos, like you could be watching me right now, and I decided to opt into one of her lists because I wanted to see how she, emailed. And over the years, I got to know her through her emails. And then I bought her stuff. And then I liked all her stuff and started watching all her videos. And then I bought all her stuff, right? That's how you build those relationships. You like someone and you like their style of teaching, you see them, you follow all their stuff, you get on their emails, and you learn from them. That's how it works. I've done it in the weight loss industry too, where I've opted in for something, some free report or something, right? The person emails me, I like them, I buy their stuff. It's simple. That's a super simple home business strategy that you can use in any niche. So don't use the pushy sales tactics. Instead, offer them value. Get them in your environment, whatever that environment is, preferably something that you own, like your email list or your website. A lot of people will also teach to collect them in an environment like a Facebook group. However, Facebook could shut your account down at any time. They have that option. It's their platform. Okay, I'm going to keep going so that I can get through these. Number 3 is quantity over quality in content. So, and I've actually taught this before about the be everywhere strategy. I recently talked about it on somebody else's platform because that's how I was getting leads. I was pretty much blasting my stuff everywhere. However, I did try. It wasn't always high quality stuff, high quality content. And I'm not saying that you have to be fancy, because home business owners should not. I mean, who can relate to someone that is all polished up, real professional looking, and not in my niche anyway. I mean, we're busy moms. Some of us are grandmas, and we're busy. So no, we're not all done up and we get fancy maybe when we go to events, right? But here I am in my home office, up in my attic, making videos for you. That's real. You might hear somebody come in the house, like my daughter after she feeds her cats or whatever, because she's home for the summer. But that's real life, right? So, where was I going with that? Oh, they're saying that you should just, always post everywhere, and that you should be everywhere all at once, all the time, and pushing out content all the time, daily. It's almost like the consistency is more important, which consistency is important, but it's not as important as putting out some quality content, like stuff that actually gives value to your customer, your client, your prospect, your lead. So hopefully you're getting value from this. You're learning something. And value is something that your prospects want, need, and just what they want, right? So find out what they want and give it to them. You don't have to put it behind a paywall or behind a capture page. If it's stuff that you sell, then absolutely. And you absolutely should have something tangible for them to download. So, for example, I have my ultimate list of home business apps. They're all apps that I use, like I'm recording this on my computer at the same time using a recording software that's free. It's on my list. If you want that list, type in list below this video and I'll get it to you. So quantity over quality is not, you don't want to do that. Okay, number 4 I already mentioned, actually, is ignoring email marketing. A lot of gurus will go around saying that email is dead. It's not. I use email at work. I use email at home. I use email in my home business. You should too. It's an intimate connection between you and your prospect. You can write very good emails to people, entertaining them, educating them, teaching them, which is the same as educating, entertaining them, right? All those things, and loving on them. So it's good stuff. And if you write them properly, people will open them. So there's email marketing. Now, I'll add a caveat to that. Some people like to use only text marketing too. And I have subscribed to text marketing before. Mostly it's annoying. People my age probably don't like it as much. So it seems a bit intrusive. However, I don't know. I like to get the coupons, for example, from Duluth Trading Company. I like those because I use them. Anyway, so don't ignore email marketing. It should be part of your strategy. And then number 5 is to focus solely on social media. Now, social media can be powerful. And I know a lot of home business gurus and successful people use it and leverage it to find their leads and their people. And it's easy to meet people on social media. Super powerful. But all of them are owned by other companies. Facebook is owned by Meta. LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft. Twitter, now X, is owned by Elon Musk or whoever. And on, right? YouTube is owned by Google. So don't rely solely on social media. That would lead me back to email marketing. So getting people to opt in on your website is a good idea. So, diversity in your marketing strategies, I wrote down here, including email, SEO if you're into analytics and that, content marketing, and paid ads. If you do paid ads, I would definitely hire somebody that knows what they're doing. I personally put a lot in paid ads and didn't get anything. So, I kind of just, the money went out the door. So I'm not your person for ads. Okay, number 6 is buy followers and likes. It's tempting. It's tempting when you see those ads in your newsfeed. I keep taking my glasses off because I need readers, so I'm reading. And then I take them off so that I can look at you better on the camera lens. Buying followers and likes is not a good idea because those people didn't find you and they don't have a invested interest in you. You're better off attracting people who are actually attracted to your content and to you. That's all I'm going to say about that. They don't translate into real sales usually, buying them. So, all right. Number 7, copy and paste marketing. Okay, so this is interesting. I run into it a lot in the affiliate marketing and home business industry because a lot of people are attracted to these done-for-you templates. And yeah, why not, right? The problem is, there's 2 ways I can approach this and why I'm thinking so hard about it. Because there is, on the corporate side, I've seen content creators that sell their content but they sell it to a geographical area. So that, let's say that, what's the word I'm looking for? It's a business in a certain niche, and they're allowed to use that marketing in their geographical area and not be copied by everyone else. So that's a different thing. What I'm talking about is the home business owners who are told, post this on Monday and this on Tuesday and this on Thursday, and they're given all these little word for word templates. And they just copy and paste them and put them in there. And the problem is, I end up seeing the same post over and over again because I'll have several friends who are in that company, and you're not getting my attention that way. You get my attention by being authentically you and expressing who you really are, if that makes sense. So, and the reason why I walk the line a little bit with this one is copy and paste marketing is kind of a good place to start. I know I started there. And it's the same thing with scripts. You start with scripts so that you start somewhere and move. So don't let me telling you to not do these things stop you from doing anything. Do something, because you'll learn something. I've done a lot of these things, and I learned something from each of them. Copy and paste marketing, for example, I learned how to manipulate the words so it's more me. Same thing goes with AI, right? Don't just copy and paste it, and don't just use what AI gives you word for word, because you sound like a robot. I've seen it. Don't do it. Number 8 is skipping customer service. So some gurus downplay the importance of customer service because they want you to make more sales. So, I'll just tell you from experience, poor customer service doesn't keep them around. So I think it's the backbone of your business. I think you really got to help people. I don't think you have to bend over backwards to help somebody for free, but I do think customer service is important, including paid customer service. So I think, just from experience, and I'm sure you can relate, have you ever gone to a car dealership, got your car serviced, and it was really crappy service? I mean, the thing's not fixed, and they argue with you about what needs to be fixed and how much it costs, or it's hard to get an appointment in there because they're so busy, or short-handed, short-staffed these days. It's frustrating. But I'll give you a story that I just wrote my email list about. A local greenhouse. And the local greenhouse is owned by generation after generation of this family, and they're super nice people. Well, the grandson now owns it, and I bought these gorgeous, they always have gorgeous flowers, and they're obviously well loved and taken care of. The grandson, I bought my beautiful flowers, and he is all like, hey, if you want to keep these vibrant colors, make sure you water them morning and night every single day, and on Fridays fertilize them. He said, I call it Fertilize Friday because then I don't forget, or you don't forget, me, I don't have a green thumb, don't forget to fertilize them on Fridays. So Friday fertilize, I'm like, oh, I gotta fertilize my flowers today. So my flowers are gorgeous all summer long, and they obviously love and care for those flowers because everything I buy from there, flowers, vegetable plants, whatever, they're absolutely gorgeous. And anytime I need anything, I can message them or call them. And I know that they'll answer my questions. And I know that they'll be there. That's good customer service. Good reputation, Google reviews, 5 stars, right? People come back. People look at those reviews. People buy again. And there's such a thing as the long-term value of your customer. So a customer that returns over and over again is worth a lot more than the brand new customer. So instead of focusing on new sales all the time, make sure you focus on actually serving the customers. So don't skip customer service. Number 9, overpromise and underdeliver. I couldn't believe this is actually a thing, but it is. So what they do, and now that I've been around the business, I've seen it, is they make these grand promises that are almost unbelievable. And when it's unbelievable, it's probably not true. So remember, too good to be true is a thing. So make sure you can follow through on those grand promises. So it's much better to under-promise and over-deliver on the back end. Guess who's the happy customer? The one who got the over-delivery on the back end. Think about it. I'll just give an example. You order a computer. The computer company says, oh, it'll be 5 to 10 business days before that computer arrives. It gets there in 3 days. You're like, whoa, my computer's here already. Yeah, you're excited. You set it all up. Everything's ready to go. Then you have to call customer support. Customer service is good. You're happy. They've over-delivered. That's a simple example. But you can over-deliver in your business too. So under-promise. Don't promise them the world. I'll say, I'm not an expert. I actually believe that. I don't believe anybody's an expert in anything. I believe there's a lot that us humans don't know. So that is it. That's my list of horrible marketing advice that's killing your sales.